update 11, and I wonder how many it'll be until I finish. But anyways, so far since the last time, well, I didn't do anything really last time, but I hooked these up. These are the existing lights that were in the bus, wherever. This is just the driver's dome circuit. There was only this one light, which was actually over here, and I wired 2 more into it for the rest of the cab. And what I'm gonna do with the rest of the existing lights is I'm gonna wire them like spaced out straight down the hallway as like main emergency lights, and there'll be a switch. There'll be a switch here for it at this entrance, so when you walk in you can just flip them all on, and there'll be one in my bedroom as like a what's all that noise, and then flip the light on and we can see the whole bus, we can see everything that's happening. So anything else besides that since then? I started up the overcab cabinet, which I can't finish really. This is probably just gonna stay open like that. I might do like a little covering because I don't want to like permanently cover that stuff in anyways. But that's the CB hole there. I gotta finish that. On this side will be the wiring. This will be the housing and wiring for the CB and the radio. It'll be like a whatever auxiliary plug, normal like FM radio. I just shoved that in there. That's how I did that. That's the emergency opening, which I probably won't use, but I didn't want to disconnect it because I mean it is, if that lever over there is not working, that is the only other way really to get out besides force through the air, and if it's tight air you're not really doing that. So yeah, these lights were pretty easy. I just hook them into the line where the other one was. I just extended out to them, and then I individually grounded each one of them to the bus frame up there. So because they're not screwed into the body, they're screwed into the wood, so I had to ground them from the frame of the light. I just did like weird little things, like I covered the top part of the bunk in here so it's not exposed wood, and made a door for this thing. It's just a slide open. It's just one of those. I just used the Luan pieces to like frame out a little track just so that it will slide up and down on it. Let me think. I don't think anything else has really happened. I went and I bought a whole bunch of conduit boxes or whatever the hell they're called, because I'm gonna start running electrical. I'm looking for extension cords because that's what I'm gonna use to run all the electrical. But I'm gonna start cutting and placing. I've already mapped out all the switches, and I'm gonna start cutting and placing. Like there'll be switches here, like I said, switches. There'll be switches here, and switches in the bathroom. Most of the bed lights are going to have lights with the switch attached to them. But, you know, I need switches for the fans and stuff like that. So I've pretty much mapped it all out. And I'm going to start all through there, and in my bedroom I'll start placing the boxes and drilling the holes through the ceiling and stuff so that I can run the wire in and up through and then over. And the batteries are going to be over here somewhere. So most of it will just run down over to here. There's the closet here, and the batteries are going to be in the bottom of the closet. So most of the wires I'll run here, but I don't have much extension cord for that. So I didn't know if I should have gone more into detail about how I did this lock too, but I guess I can. It's just one of those, I don't know what they're called, but it's one of these jobs. Put the template on this door. You could have did it on either door, and if I had done it on this side, if I had reversed these, it probably would work better because I had to shim this in order to get it out the distance to meet up with this plate. And then this one obviously doesn't reach if you mount it here, so you have to make like a little steel mounting plate, and I shimmed this one a little bit too so it would clear the rubber. and then just tapped in sheet metal self-drilling screws. This is just holding this piece to this piece, just so that it spaces it over, and then when you shut it, they line up, which I already showed. So yeah, all week we've been like buying stuff online and waiting for stuff to get shipped to us and searching. We still need more seats. This is just going to be the captain's seat. These are really big van seats, and it'll be like 1 inch of clearance around every seat, because we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then the one up there, which might seem cramped with only 1 inch of space, but you don't have a lot of space in a car. Usually you're sitting on a bench seat, which is, there's no space at all in between them. So yeah, got some hinges. I put the doors on. I just bought like simple hinges for this in my room. That's how that's gonna work. Although I kind of wish that these would flip all the way down, because I got a feeling that at some point this will end up snapping off. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep them or not, but for now they're doing what I want them to. And I have the little pincher hold shut, whatever device thing they're called. So yeah, that's about it. I made all my lists so we could start moving quicker. Things to buy and things to build, what's next in each room and stuff. And I posted them on the wall so that every time I go in and out, I'm staring right at them. So I gotta buy lights. Already bought a whole bunch of stuff that's gotta go in soon. I still don't have a shower, but whatever. Working on it.